Welcome to Oxford News This Week. I'm Dave Kenny, filling in for Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Terry Stiles. In this week's news, an Oxford icon will soon be torn down, and will the Village of Oxford Council approve selling our water?
Stay tuned and learn more about these stories and others. Oxford News This Week begins right now. Burning Oak Smokehouse, formerly the Long Branch Saloon, Callaway's, and Chardonnay, has been sold to Pell Properties Limited, founder of Leo's Coney Island. According to Oxford Township Supervisor Bill Dunn, the plans are to demolish the existing two-story building and replace it with a Leo's Coney Island and lease space for 2 additional businesses. Dunn said nothing has been formally submitted to the township as of yet. It's all discussion stage now.
Instead of potentially selling Oxford municipal water to an outside party, Oxford Village Councilman Eric Dolan suggested disbanding a bulk water sales committee formed in August, then reinstituting a committee to approach Oxford Township with a proposal to sell its bulk water to the township. We'll keep you posted.
Last week, a classic car charity for Michigan chapter of ALS was held at the Legacy Center in Oxford, and it appeared to be well attended. Organized by 18-year-old Michael Gula, a fifth-year early college student in Oxford schools, more than 75 classic cars were presented at show, generating over $1,300 for the charity. Be sure and watch the event on this week's Our Community Access. Executive
Director Renee Courtwright of the Rochester-based Older Persons Commission, OPC, known for its Meals on Wheels program, recently presented to the Oxford Township Board. Courtwright explained Meals on Wheels benefits local citizens in Oxford, Addison, Orion, and many other communities with over 94,000 nutritionally balanced meals to local seniors aged 60 and older. For more information on how you can participate in the meal program, go to the Oxford Township website, which is oxfordtownship.org.
In a 3-2 vote last week, the Oxford Village Council shot down a recommendation from the Planning Commission to amend the sign ordinance. The amendment would have increased the maximum allowable area for a freestanding sign in a business zone C1 or C2 from 24 square feet to 32 square feet. Councilman Eric Dolan told council members he rejected the proposal because, while there is a need to be business-friendly, signage shouldn't be the only method a business uses to get its name out there. President Sue Basardi and Dolan and Dave Bailey voted not to approve, while councilpersons Maureen Helmuth and Tom Kennis favored the size increase.
For anyone who's ever attended or watched an Oxford Village Council meeting, Bob Scott Jr. may look familiar to you. Bob is a longtime Oxford resident who has served in multiple government supporting roles over the years, and the Oxford Village Council surprised Scott with a birthday cake honoring his 90th birthday last week. To honor his many years of loyalty attending village meetings, Bob was presented an official proclamation recognizing his service to the Oxford community. On another note, Bob and his wife Jerry will celebrate their 63rd wedding anniversary in November. Congratulations to you both.
A public hearing for a proposed assisted living development is scheduled for Thursday, August 24th at 7 p.m. at the Oxford Township Hall on Dunlap Road. The proposal is to develop housing for 89 senior citizens. Beehive Homes of Boise, Idaho hopes to build 4 single-story buildings. With each containing 29 units, the proposed building site is on nearly 5-acre parcel just west of M24 north of the village.
Last week, the Oxford Township Board approved the final site plan for a new residential development on 41 acres located at the southwest corner of Oxford Township near Stanton and Baldwin Roads. The approval by a 6-1 vote will allow Savannah Ridge Estates to construct single-family condos consisting of 39 detached units. That's it for Oxford News this week. If you'd like to learn more about these stories or others, you can stop by your local store and pick up a copy of the Oxford Leader newspaper, or better yet, catch us right here at OCTV Charter Channel 191 and AT&T Channel 99, or you can catch us on our website, occtv.org.
Coming up on OCTV, don't miss Auto Talk and Science in the News with, me, Dave Kenny.
And I'm Terry Stiles, and you're watching Oxford News This Week, where we bring your news closer to home.
And I'm Dave Kenny. And as always, be kind to your friends and neighbors, and thanks for watching.
Welcome to American Legion in Oxford for the best fish on Fridays. That's right, from noon to 8:30. You can get the best walleye in Michigan. You can get walleye, baked cod, chicken strips, baked potatoes, and more. On the hall side of the Legion, hello there, friends. You can have 12 friends on a table, any one of the best military museums in Michigan. And the dining side, hello again. More comfortable with many 4-seat tables and a couple of 5-seaters. Now on Friday, we usually have about 400 to 500 best friends for our fish. Carry out? You bet. We have 50 to 60 carryouts at the post. We have some young friends with the birthdays and some of our best seniors at the post. Oh yeah, waitresses, they go like a track waitress to get your food. If you have never enjoyed our secret's famous walleye at the Legion, come on in every Friday from noon to 8:30 at the American Legion Post 108 on 130 East Rainer Road, Oxford.
Welcome to Science in the News. I'm Dave Kenny, and these stories are taken from the publication New Scientist. In our first story, can exercise during childhood protect you against memory loss many decades later? Well, exercise early in life seems to have lifelong benefits for the brain, in rats at least. This is an animal study, but it indicates that physical activity at a very young age is very important, not just for development, but for the whole lifelong trajectory of cognitive development during aging, says Martin Watowitz of the University of Toronto in Canada. In humans, it may compensate for and delay the appearance of Alzheimer's symptoms, possibly to the point of preventing them. Wachowitz's team split 80 young rats into 2 equal groups and placed running wheels in the cages of one group for a period of 6 weeks. Around 4 months later, when the rats had reached middle age, the team taught all the rats to associate an electric shock with being in a specific box. When placed in the box, they froze with fear. 2 weeks later, the team tested the rats in 3 scenarios, exactly the same box, in the same room, the same box in this room arranged and lit differently, and a completely different box in a different room. The rats, without access to a running wheel when they were young, now froze the same proportion of times in each of these situations, suggesting they couldn't remember which one was hazardous. But those that had been able to run in their youth froze 40 to 50% less than those in the altered box settings. The results suggest that the amount of physical activity when we're young, at least for rodents, has implications for brain and cognitive health in the form of better memories when we're older, says Arthur Kramer of Northeastern University in Boston, who has found that in humans, exercise stimulates the growth of new brain cells. Wow. And underwater, goldfish and their wild crucian carp relatives can survive for 5 months without breathing oxygen, and now we know why. The fish carry a set of enzymes that, when oxygen levels drop, helps convert carbohydrates into alcohol and can be released through the gills. For most animals, including humans, a lack of oxygen can be fatal in minutes. We can metabolize carbohydrates without oxygen, but the process generates toxic lactic acid that quickly builds up in our bodies. The carp and goldfish have developed a workaround. When they metabolize carbohydrates anaerobically, the end product is alcohol, which is easier to remove. The adaptation is very rare among animals, says Michael Berenbrink of the University of Liverpool in the UK. Berenbrink and Catherine Fagernes at the University of Oslo in Norway and their colleagues discovered that the fish carry an extra set of enzymes that specifically helps generate alcohol when metabolism occurs in the absence of oxygen. The enzymes act essentially the same way as brewer's yeast. The adaptation evolved 8 million million years ago in the common ancestor of carp and goldfish via a process known as whole genome duplication. This is when an organism, by chance, ends up with an extra set of genes which can then be repurposed. By making alcohol, crucian carp and goldfish can survive all winter in icy ponds when other fish would suffocate, says Fergurnis. Lucky fish. And in Cuba, U.S. diplomats in Cuba have been exposed to an advanced device that operates outside the range of audible sound. That was the conclusion of a month-long U.S. investigation into what caused some diplomats to experience hearing loss so severe they had to return early. Last week, Rex Tillerson, the U.S. Secretary of State, elaborated that they had been victims of health attacks. The Cuban government has said it wasn't responsible for a possible attack on the diplomats and that it has launched an exhaustive, high-priority, urgent investigation. Was it a state weapon? Was it a weapon at all? Part of the difficulty in finding information is that the history of acoustic weapons development is shrouded in rumor and conspiracy, says Steve Goodman, the author of Sonic Warfare. Nonetheless, there are two ways that hearing loss can be effective without people knowing, says Toby Hayes of the Manchester Metropolitan University in the UK. The first is with sound waves at a frequency too low for humans to hear. But to make these sounds enough to do damage, you would need a large array of subwoofers, and that's not so covert. The other option is to use ultrasound frequencies above the range of human hearing. There are already commercial speakers that can do this. These can be directed into an ear quite precisely, but you need a clear path to the target, says Hayes. Until more details are uncovered, it's hard to separate signal from noise. Well, that's it for this edition of Science in the News. I'm Dave Kenny. Stay tuned to Oxford Community Television.
Canine Stray Rescue does just that. Rescue stray dogs for new families. But they need your help. Become a volunteer at Canine Stray Rescue League of Michigan. Take dogs for walks, help them socialize with others, and help them get adopted. Fill out an application and help a family add a new member today.
Hi, I'm Julie Hogan. Welcome to your weekly calendar of events, where we feature your weekly community events for Oxford and Addison Township, including charity, special fundraisers, and general community information. If you or your organization would like us to help you get your message out to our viewing public, please contact us at 248-628-9658 or go to our website at occtv.org. Would you like to know more about the history of your house? Join Ron Campbell for tips and techniques to help you trace the history of your house and the people who live there. Learn about style, building construction, and research methods. This event will be held on Monday, August 28th at the Oxford Township Library from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the Oxford Rotary Room. If you'd like to get more information, visit their website at miopl.org or call the library at 248-628-3034. Rattlewood Farms, located at 1935 Ray Road, is hosting a charity polo match to benefit the University of Michigan polo team. The Saturday, August 26th field opens at 5:30 p.m. and the match starts at 6 p.m. General admission is $12 per person, which includes parking and shuttle service, and spectators are welcome to bring chairs, blankets, and coolers. What a great way to spend a summer evening. Proceeds will benefit the Michigan Intercollegiate Polo Club, a nonprofit University of Michigan student-run organization open to all students to experience the exciting sport of polo. The team receives no funding from the university and they rely completely on fundraisers, member dues, donations, and sponsorships. By attending the August 26th match, you can help support a great group of kids doing what they love. In addition to raising money, hopefully this charity match will encourage folks to check out something they've never seen before and learn more about this great sport. Tickets are available at the Covered Wagon Saddlery, located at 20 South Washington Street in downtown Oxford. For more information, you can contact Kathy Monahan at 248-342-3687 or email her at kathmm900@yahoo.com. Mark your calendars for the Oxford Chamber of Commerce 15th Annual Women's Expo. This event will be held on Sunday, October 15th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Boulder Point Golf Club in Oxford. Every year, the Oxford Chamber of Commerce hosts this event in efforts to raise awareness for breast cancer. It also raises funds for qualifying women in Oakland County to receive mammograms. This year's Women's Expo provides a Sunday afternoon of fun, food, wine, vendors, luxury raffles, demonstrations, and so much more. Be sure to bring all your friends. If you'd like to register for a booth or become a sponsor, contact them at 248-628-0410 or email them at info@oxfordchamber.net. The Oxford Chamber of Commerce also holds a casual monthly networking event called the Coffee Connect. This is an informational meeting where you can enjoy a cup of coffee or tea with other folks on their way to work. It's a great way to start your day. The next Coffee Connect event will be held on Tuesday, September 12th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. This event will be held at Abbey Ridge Apartment Homes located at 211 East Market Street in Oxford. If you'd like more info about these or other upcoming events by the Chamber, please go to their website, oxfordchamber.net, and click on Events. Quick reminder to bring a seat and come enjoy your neighbors every Thursday for downtown Oxford's Concerts in the Park. This event is free to all. The open mic starts at 6 p.m. with the concert starting at 7. The last musical event of the season is this Thursday, August 24th, featuring a group called Highway, which will entertain you with a variety of popular music. You can get the upcoming schedule and featured group by going to the website downtownoxford.org and clicking on Events. If you own a business, belong to an organization, or are a local resident wishing to show your support for our school programs, music concerts, or any of the many programs broadcast by our station, you could become a sponsor or underwriter for OCTV. A promotional spot will be created just for you, and our broadcast announcers will give you continuous recognition. It's a great way to promote your organization. For more info, contact our station manager, Bill Service, at 248-628-9658 or email him at manager@octv.org. Also, don't forget, you can locate our OCTV program schedule by going to our website and clicking on Schedule. There you'll find a list of great OCTV programs, dates, and times. One program I recommend you check out is Connie's Kitchen, hosted by Connie Miller. Be sure to join her for a variety of recipes and great tips around the kitchen that are guaranteed to please. One thing for sure is that Connie always finds fun and interesting ways to mix it up and keep you entertained. This is Oxford Community TV's weekly calendar of events. Join us next week to learn more about new and exciting events happening in your neighborhood. Until then, make it a great week, and thank you for watching.
Canine Stray Rescue is Oxford's own local dog rescue. Call them at 248-628-0435 or go to their website dogsaver.org and click on the Canine Stray Rescue League link.
Hi, it's Connie from Connie's Kitchen. I just wanted to remind you to watch us on OCTV and Uverse and
Okay, cut.
this is Connie from Connie's Kitchen at Treetop Lodge. Reminding you to watch my program on OCTV and on Charter and
Cut.
Hi, it's Connie from Connie's Kitchen here at Treetop Lodge, reminding you to watch us on OCTV and YouTube. and Charter, and
All right, cut. I think you forgot your lines, Connie.
I think I don't have
Should
lines.
have called lines.
Lines, there we go. Lines. Okay, 3, 2, 1
Here we
me.
go. 3, 2.
Join me here at Treetop Lodge. This is Connie from Connie's Kitchen, reminding you that you can watch us on OCTV and YouTube, Charter Channel 199, Uverse Channel 99. Can you imagine if we had to go through this every time? Yeah, right? Okay, see ya. This is Connie from Connie's Kitchen here at Treetop Lodge, and I want to remind you to join me here at the Lodge for Connie's Kitchen on OCTV, on YouTube, on Charter Channel 199, on Uverse Channel 99, and enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is W. Ripto. I'm a member of the Addison Township Fire Department. I'm a lieutenant here. I've been here for 13 years. Today, we're going to talk about address signs and having your driveway properly marked and making sure that when there's an emergency, we're going to get there quickly and safely to help you with your emergency. Here are some things that we need to keep in mind when you mark your driveway and/or your mailbox. In some situations, you may have to mark both your mailbox and your driveway. In situations where your driveway is across the street from your mailbox, or if you have a shared driveway where multiple houses are on your driveway, or if your driveway splits off into 2 or 3 areas, wherever it splits, you might want to have an address sign marking what side to go on, whether it's left or right or straight or however you need to do it. It's going to make our job a lot easier to get to you in that state of emergency. A few other things to keep in mind is you can have your address sign vertically or you can have it displayed horizontally. We highly suggest that you mark both sides of your address so that whenever we're coming from the north or the south or the east or the west, we can see that driveway on both sides. In our engines, in our ambulances, we have our map books. And in our map books, we have very detailed oriented pictures showing exactly where the addresses are. But having that marked, your address sign marked or your driveway marked will definitely ease us in finding your address in that state of emergency. Okay? In the map book, we have all of our hydrants marked, we have all of our streets marked, and it makes it a lot easier for us to find. So that's typically the officer's job, sitting in the officer seat. He grabs the map book and verifies with the driver exactly where we're going. And we have also a blown up section showing real quick and easy how to find your address on one sheet of paper. Instead of flipping through the book, we can go through your section and find exactly where we need to go. Okay, the address signs are $15 a piece. You can call the station at 248-628-5600 and request to have one filled out, or you can come to the station and have one filled out yourself. They're $15 a piece again, and it's definitely a good thing to have for your driveway and for us if we ever need to get there. Thank you very much for your time today. Again, my name is W. Ripto with the Addison Township Fire Department. Thank you and have a good day.
Hybrid model. The base 3.5-liter V6 still makes 310 horsepower, but now is paired with a new 10-speed automatic transmission. The 377 horsepower Sport Hybrid version gets tuning upgrades to its powertrain and handling. Acura is eliminating several trim packages on both base and Sport Hybrid models and boils everything down to do just 2 versions. The base non-hybrid RLX now comes standard with RLX's, that is to say the Acura's technology package, and the Sport Hybrid comes standard with the Advanced package. Acura is hoping the simpler trim lineup will significantly boost interest in the Sport Hybrid model. Well, that's all for this edition of Auto Talk. I'm Dave Kenny, and as always, may the wind be at your back as you cruise down life's highways.